Hello everyone and welcome to an episode of Let's Chibi. I'm Spin Link, and not Link, why do I keep saying Link? It's Leak. As in, that fucking thing on my back. Don't mind the spelling, you know, I mean, I did that as a multi-tiered joke. Ooh, what's this over here? Aww, so adorable. God, I love anime. This little minigame here, this little machine in the corner, is kind of an homage to a series that they created within the game itself, kind of an anime that everyone references. It's entertaining to play, it's kind of buggy, it's challenging, and it gives you a little bit of a reward whenever you complete it. I'm gonna go ahead and run through it, try to beat it, so this might be a long level, and there is actually story bits within this minigame. Excuse me. There's actually story bits within this minigame. I'm gonna be skipping over those. I'm not going to go into the time to read the story because that's going to take like 20-30 minutes, maybe longer, so I'm just going to go ahead, hop in, and take care of this. Yep, I'll pay 200 yen. Keep distance from the screen, play... Aw, it's adorable how they always do those. Yeah, Striprism is kind of an in-game anime title that they're using to kind of identify with the magical girl kind of thing. Let's see, the magical girl genre. I'm gonna go with Suzu. The only thing that really affects this is the specials. Your main goal is to, let's go and skip through all this. Protect the prism in the middle by launching projectiles at these guys that are approaching it. And as levels advance, you'll start getting more and more. Level 1 is just 1 prism, level 2 is 2 prisms, level 3 is 4 prisms. It just does a jump. If you look at my little cursor, the little circle that I'm moving around, it continuously starts going in and out of visibility. That's one of the things that makes this challenging. The bar to the far left is your magical gauge. Bar at the bottom next to the score is the special gauge, which I'll show you a special whenever I have a decent cluster of enemies. Basically, you just keep this going. Well, I'll just do it here. Get out of here. It's very simplistic, it's very entertaining, and you get like a little customization reward for doing this. Let's see, let's go ahead. Boop. I just woke up. I've been completely drained from all the work I've been doing. So, I mean, sorry if this commentary is going to be lackluster or if I flub more than usual, which I always flub. It's because I'm such an introverted person. I don't talk that much. If you, like, met me on the street or, like, at a job or something, I would just be nobody. You would not even realize I'm there. Ugh, coffee's not even helping at this point. I'm about to crack open a monster. I work some ridiculous hours, but I still love my job. Not just what I'm doing. I mean, what I'm doing is fun, but everything else, I mean, the people I work with and some of the things that happen, they're just worth it. It's always fun, and not even the work itself is fun. It's the people that I work with. It's always hilarious. There are so many stories I could tell, but I'm not going to bore you with those. At least not yet. Whenever something really good happens the day of, I go ahead and share that. Alright, stage clear. That's level 1. Let's get cracking on level 2. As you see, they've added another prism. Yeah, get those lollies out of here. Special attack gauge is up. I hate whenever these fuckers spawn on it. It's so annoying. It's hard enough to aim, just because of how fast the cursor moves and how most of the time it's invisible. Come on, you bitch. Let's go. But yeah, I said, screw it, I need to record today. I don't care if my commentary is going to be lackluster. I'll find a way to go ahead and, like, get into this. Because I'm behind. I just finished this War of Mine, which, I mean, that's the game that kind of spoke for itself. I was able to fill a time slot, and whenever I just wasn't into the commentary, something interesting would happen, or I'd mess up, and it would lead to something funny. This is a game I know forwards and backwards, so it's not really going to be as simple as that. I'm going to have to find a way to make it a little more entertaining than it really is. Let's go ahead and drop these. Oh, what you doing? Oh, got distracted. These guys are so small, whenever you get distracted, it's big, because they just start coming out of the woodwork. And then it starts spawning singles, and they're hard to notice on their own. Hard to hit, actually. When there's a cluster, they'll start bouncing into each other and flying everywhere, but whenever it's the one, you have to hit dead on or like in the vicinity. Got 23 more seconds left on the stage. Let's see. I love how they just fling off the screen like, "Wah! Holy shit! Little light falls at us! What the hell are those children doing in the sky?" Which, I mean, that brings one thing to mind. Is this character just kind of floating in the same spot defending these things, or like what's going on? I mean, it's a fixed screen. Boop. Come on, motherfuckers. Let's get you out of here. That's one thing I do a lot in games, now that I think about it. I end up going on autopilot all the frickin' time. And I'll just be walking or fighting, not realize what's going on. Especially when it's a game that I really enjoy. I'll just completely sit there, zoned in on it. I always end up doing better whenever I go on autopilot too. Maybe it's because the only thing in my mind is actually just playing the game, you know? I enter into a little bit of a zen trance, and before you know it, I'm just going left, right, and doing all these cheats, and killing all these enemies, one-shotting bosses. Everyone does it, especially when it's a game that you're just so into that you can't control it. Like, one game where it happened constantly, like the moment I turned on the console and got everything going, I was just in that zen trance because I knew exactly what I was doing, was Borderlands 2. Like I said, I played that game more than any other I've owned. And I would just take off. I'd be boss farming, I'd be killing everything, I'd be doing DLCs. The moment something new came up, I was just there. Anytime someone joined my game, I was dueling, I was helping them level up, I was just dropping gear for them. I didn't think, I didn't say anything, I just kept moving the entire freaking time. Same thing with Diablo. The Diablo series is so freaking fun, especially with the way that loot's organized. I might do a series on Diablo, so I'm not really gonna talk about the mechanics of loot drops in like a separate game, especially since this is like Let's Chibi, not even a full series at the moment. Well, technically this Let's Chibi is part of a full Let's Play series that I'm doing. I might buy a copy of Diablo 3 and run through it just so I can start talking about these mechanics, because they have a very interesting way of doing it. And it makes sure everyone gets what they need. All this text I would end up having to read. Yeah, come play again. Don't think I will, because I just got the only reward I'm going to get out of this. Yeah, I actually cleared that. One-of-a-kind alpha build, game was cancelled while it was still in development. It shows. One hell of a Striprism fan, yeah. Call yourself a Prism Warrior. Hey, Yummy Escape. And it is something that we will never frickin' use. Like, maybe on a different character I would use this, but this little thing? Yeah, no thanks. I don't think I'm gonna, you know, join Bobbity in his little Majin Fortress or anything like that at this moment. Anyway, that's been this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead and like give me an idea of what little minigame you'd like to see next. I'll see you guys in the Let's Play in the next video.